By the late 18th century, the string quartet had come to embody the height of musical and intellectual artistry for composers. The genre, pioneered by Haydn, reached new heights with Mozart's 6 Haydn Quartets, completed in 1785 and dedicated to Haydn himself. In 1798, a young Beethoven set out to make his mark on the string quartet world with his own set of 6 works, known as the Opus 18 Quartets. In this video, we'll give you a short introduction to Beethoven's String Quartet in A major from this set, as we prepare to examine it in depth in upcoming videos. But before we get back to it, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell so that you always get our latest video on composers and their chamber music masterpieces. Now back to Beethoven. Beethoven began these quartets at age 27, the same age as Mozart when he began his quartets dedicated to Haydn. And like Mozart, Beethoven took 2 years to complete this labor of love. Unlike his usual practice of working on multiple compositions simultaneously, he dedicated himself exclusively to crafting these string quartets. As part of his rigorous preparation, Beethoven meticulously transcribed Haydn's Opus 20 quartets and 2 of Mozart's own quartets, Kochel 464, which we examined in this video, linked at the top, and Kochel 387. He sought to learn from these masterpieces, whilst clearly intending to leave his own mark on the genre. Beethoven wrote this quartet in the summer of 1799, following the completion of his Opus 18, No. 2, a piece that pays homage to Haydn's style. For this A major quartet, Beethoven looked specifically to Mozart's Kochel 464 for inspiration. Beethoven's student Carl Czerny later recalled how the young composer found Mozart's Haydn quartets in his collection, opened the score to Kochel 464, and exclaimed, quote, "This is what I call a work. Here Mozart is telling the world, look what I could do, only if you were ready for it." Inspired by this masterpiece, Beethoven set out to create a quartet in homage to Mozart, using the same tonality and movement structure as Kochel 464, an allegro sonata-form first movement, a minuet and trio, a slow theme and variations, and an allegro sonata-form finale. It's important to note that whilst Beethoven used Mozart's piece as inspiration and indeed appropriated certain material, he did not intend to imitate Mozart's style. Though Mozart's clarity and balance can be heard in this piece, the style often leans closer to that of Haydn. Still, this piece is unmistakably in Beethoven's own unique voice. He adheres to the traditions of his predecessors while starting to carve out his own style in the genre. After completing the Opus 18 quartets, Beethoven would go on to revolutionize the string quartet, ultimately breaking away from the classical conventions of Haydn and Mozart to forge a bold new path. With Opus 18 No. 5, he pays homage to the masters who came before him, whilst offering a glimpse of the visionary composer he would soon become, one whose work would change the genre forever. If you enjoyed this introduction to Beethoven's Opus 18 No. 5, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell. We'll continue to examine this exuberant and youthful quartet in the coming videos. And let's keep the conversation going in the comments. What's your favorite Beethoven quartet, and why? Thanks for watching, and see you next time.